your mic on? Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. How y'all doing tonight?
A land so rich in resources.
How y'all doing?
A
Hey,
land where you know that you'll be when you step in the soil, you can actually touch the sun. From free to Africa, everybody loves Africa. Free to Africa, everybody loves Africa. From free to Africa, everybody loves Africa.
just pack your bags and let's go.
Peace and blessings, family. How y'all doing tonight out there in YouTube land, Facebook land? How y'all doing? What y'all got going tonight?
Follow me, follow me, follow me.
Lots of static. See, it's the mic. Okay, let me know if do y'all hear static now. Do y'all hear static now? Yes or no? Do y'all hear static? They say you still hear static. It's got to be the other mic. Yeah.
And put it on about the prime station. Families, you hear static on Facebook? Do y'all hear static on Facebook? If you hear static, let us know.
What about now? Do y'all hear static?
It just says no. Do you hear static on YouTube? If you hear static, let us know. Happy birthday. Thank you, Visha. I'm so not used to seeing you this early.
Okay, they don't hear static. Okay,
Peace
cool.
and prosperity to all. I know we decide. Hey, Big Rose. Hey, Big. I was just thinking about you a little while ago. I'm calling you tonight. Anyway, Big Reds. I said Big Rose. Big Reds. I was trying to say both of the name at the same time.
Big Rose. What's
Shut up, Sean. Don't
no,
start. Don't start nothing with my damn best
just
friend.
saying. That's what you. I was just based on what you said.
Don't
Hey,
start
it's
nothing with my bestie now. All right, y'all. Happy birthday.
Peace
to
and
Queen.
blessings,
Thank
family.
you, Thanka. Thank you so much for him. I'm gonna put up the video. We did a video. I'll put it up later tonight since we are early today. But yeah, Lakimi Roll. All right, Mocha Brown, Jam Pro, no static. Okay, we're just making sure because we got two set of mics on. Okay, so if y'all can hear clearly, then that's cool. We ain't got no static. All right.
All right,
All
no
right,
static.
y'all. All right, so
Where y'all checking in from? Where y'all at? Well, we got the normal people on here. Y'all on here. I ain't even know y'all be up this early. Like I thought y'all was some night owls like us. We usually come on at 11:30, 12 o'clock in the morning.
uh-huh.
Look, she still. You see, we up early. She tired now.
I only been getting 5 to 6 hours of sleep, y'all. Okay, 5 to 6 hours of sleep. Thank you, Angela.
We got a set Remises, Marcella Morel, Pinky Lee, Crystal Green, Talib Soul, Sunshine Girl. What's up? How y'all doing? Crystal Green say she in Georgia.
She the
Talib
same
Soul say
time zone.
he in Cali. He in Cali.
All right. Okay, let me go on to Facebook. Let me get in here.
Woman of Crystals.
All right, so we got Angela D, Jam Bro, Risha, Dancy Jeremy. We got then Denka. Oh, happy birthday, then Denka. Oh, for real. But you a Gemini, though. Y'all Geminis, excuse me, with them two personalities. But I love y'all. My sister's a Gemini. My stepdaddy's a Gemini. And on the days when they go to the other twin, I just leave them alone. Yeah. All right. All right, family. So the question is today. First of all, welcome. We're gonna welcome you to the spiritual vault. I am WUNAM, aka Nikki Love, your African Indigenous traditional healer,
And I'm Brother ADINKRA, your African Indigenous traditional healer.
and you are watching the spiritual vault.
The
And
spiritual
today
vote.
we are talking about: is your mate or your husband or your wife or your spouse, whatever you want to call it. Nowadays, y'all
Your
young folks be
significant
talking
other.
about No, the young folks be my lady. Remember Paul was like, oh, my lady. I was like, yo, lady, okay, whatever. So anyway, are they vibrating on the same spiritual frequency as you? And if not, what can you do to help them, get there if they're supposed to be there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So tell me what y'all feeling with your mates. Because a lot of times we get spiritual readings, spiritual calls, we do divination. People want to know, man,
Mm-hmm.
she's spiritual, but I'm not. He's
Yeah.
spiritual, but you know what I mean? And it's a question that
Mm-hmm.
many of them have, because they want to know, well, can
Yeah.
I do something to change him? Could I do something to change her?
Yeah, cause some of them will be either Muslim, right, and then they'll be into the traditions, and then the Muslims will be like, they be against it, or they be Christians, and they're made to be Christian, and they be against it.
Hmm.
So a lot of times that they wondering, are they gonna come around? So a lot of times we'll see that they are gonna come around. And then
Yeah,
sometimes we see that they're not going to come around, and spirit is going to bring somebody else in their path because they need to be separated because they were only supposed to be together for a certain time anyway.
that's right. All right, so K Love just joined. The question is your mate vibrating on the same spiritual frequency as you? If not, what can you do to help your mate vibrate? So we're actually gonna basically, we could do a few readings too while we're on here. We'll do some, readings. So go ahead and ask the question, but it's only pertaining
To your
to
relationship
your
and your mate. Hit that
relationship,
like button anyway. Hit that like
your
button. Hit
one
that
ship.
like button, like button, like button. Hit that
If
like
you
button.
don't know, because a lot of times we don't know, we're wondering. So you need to give us your name, your mate's first name, and then we'll tell you if you guys are vibrating on the same frequency. Now, yes, it's only 6 o'clock and I'm still yawning only because I got 6 hours of sleep. And just a few minutes ago, I had to do two readings, so it is what it is. So, with saying that, we are going to take some questions, or we'll take some questions pertaining to the topic. Some of y'all know because you're spiritual already. Okay? If you already know, don't try to get a free reading because we ain't going to answer the question unless it's about your mate. Okay? So, with
Yeah,
saying
people
that,
be coming over, and when they know we're doing readings, they try to ask about jobs. They
yeah,
ask about
everything else, money, all of that.
the
Yeah.
ancestors, and
Yeah.
they want us to tap in and what ancestors you see. We ain't
Yeah.
doing that
So
today.
now we ain't doing that. Just the questions pertaining to is your mate vibrating on the same spiritual frequency as you? Also, family, if you're on Facebook, do if I skip over you because Facebook don't post like they're supposed to, put your question in there again, okay? So we're gonna go ahead. What you have on YouTube?
On YouTube, we got Miss Erica just joined. Talib says he said he gave his significant other. Her name is Keisha. He said, I feel we are both on the path together, but I started my journey before she did. So her name is Keisha, Keisha, Keisha. Are y'all vibrating on this? Spirit says no. Y'all not really there. I don't know. Is she more into what you into now, or are you more into it than her? Huh, Talib? So what you see?
I see that Keisha is on the borderline.
Mm.
I see that Keisha pretty much is pretty much being spiritually awoken because of you, but I'm saying she has some questions, okay?
Yeah.
Some of the things she may not want to ask you because she doesn't want you to get offended.
Mm-hmm.
But you have opened her up to this level of spirituality, Talib. If this is this the same Talib that's on the Facebook? I'm
Mm-hmm. I
believing it
think so.
is.
It might be.
Talib that's on Facebook. And what I'm seeing is that, Keisha is still, she still wants to believe that there's a God or a higher power, but she knows, but she doesn't want to let you know that. That's what I say. I could be wrong. I don't ever profess to be 100% right when I'm doing my divination readings or my readings or being seeing, okay? But that's what I see.
Yeah, I just keep picking up. Y'all not on the same vibrational level, but that's okay. What you got to do is just keep showing her the positive, and just let her know that we're not in this to hurt nobody and all of this stuff like that. A lot of this stuff we have to be when we become awakened and we start finding out the truth about religion and all of this stuff. A lot of times we still want to hold on to it, even though we know that that's not correct. I remember when I first, 15 years ago, when I first became, for lack of a better word, enlightened. It was like a punch in the stomach when I realized that all of this shit was made up. Like I just wanted to believe so bad. It was just, but it was like a punch in the gut. Like it was like, oh man, it just made me sick to my stomach to find out a lot of this shit that we were raised up, and a lot of us were raised up in the church, and we came out of that. It was just, for some of us, they was like, well, I could see that, and then some of us, it was like it was just hard to believe, so we still be trying to hold on to that, you know. And like with me, because I'm at the point where like when it comes to a lot of this stuff, like when people are on their Christian stuff and they Muslim stuff, if they try to talk to me and tell me about Jesus, I don't go back and forth with them, because when I first became became enlightened, I felt like it was my duty to correct these black folks and let them know they've been led astray. But me, I just feel like now, I just feel like I'm at the level or the stage in my life. I feel like a lot of that shit is beneath me. Like I don't feel no need to do that.
All right. Visha on Facebook says her mate wasn't when they first met, but he saw her spirituality, how spirituality changed her right before his eyes. He saw her proof of her power and then piqued his interest. I told him to start meditating and get in touch with his higher self, so I've been coaching him at the request. However, he's highly intuitive and just needs some guidance about his gift. Now that he's connected, I can't tell him nothing. Yeah, you can't tell him nothing, right? He just know.
That's how it go, because
Yeah,
they
that's how
getting
it
their
go.
studies. Um,
Sure do. All right. All right.
Latasha Burke says, "Hi, my other half name is Rodney. He is a Muslim, so she want to know if he's vibrating
You
on a
know,
spiritual level as her."
Rodney is not. He's still into his Islam. Excuse me, but family, let me say this. Rodney does have some questions. He's starting to become spiritually aware.
Hmm.
And I see him looking in the Quran, if he has one, or he may be just focusing on some scriptures in the Quran, asking questions.
Hmm.
He's has a lot of questions. So I'm not saying that he's on your level yet, but I see that he does have questions, and he's also questioning.
He's gonna get there though.
Yeah, he's gonna get there. You
Yeah,
see that?
yeah.
Yeah,
I see
he's
he's gonna get
questioning.
there. I see he's gonna get there. What?
Nothing.
But also, with him too, a lot of Muslims don't realize that they a lot of Muslims still practice they practice spirituality too, especially the Sunnis. They use the scriptures of the Quran to do their spiritual work. Just
Exactly.
like people that be really into the Bible, reading the Bible, a lot of them be undercover uh, hoodoo
Who the priest?
hoodoo priests be doing their
Uh-huh.
spiritual work. I remember one day we went to we was at Walmart, and there's this black guy up there. He looked all, he was an older brother, maybe 60 something. He was all fresh and stuff, had on his little cross, and I was looking at him. You could tell he reads the Bible, but I kept picking up he do hoodoo. He do hoodoo. I say, this man do hoodoo. I see it. It's all over him. You just pick that energy up with him. And she was like, yeah, you right. I see him reading his scriptures, doing his hoodoo work at the altar and everything. I was like, yeah, I keep picking. I just picking it up strong with him. And that's what I noticed with us when you get into spirituality. You pick up the energy of people that do spiritual work heavy, especially women like her. She'd be like, "Oh, that's a witch right there. That's a witch right there." I don't be really paying no mind. I just be like, "Let's get in this store and get out." But she just be picking up the energy, and a lot of times, like she
I can
said,
see.
yeah, she sees. But a lot of times, like I remember one time, you know, she we was in the store. Actually, a couple of times we'll be in the store and she'll pick up the energy of a man that's with his wife, and the spirit will show her this guy beats on women. So a lot of times she'll be like, I gotta get away from him. I'm getting angry and stuff like that. And so a lot of times when we see stuff like that, especially with her, but in people that are really into the traditions, sometimes I feel like spirit will show us things because sometimes we feel like spirit feels like we have to be the ones to correct certain things. So sometimes certain things are happen, and then we'll be forced to deal with this person spiritually to correct all the things that they did wrong.
That's right. All right. So Jan says on Facebook, her husband Larry claims he has foresight. Jan, he does. He can see. Your husband can see. But let me tell you something about your husband. I don't even know what he look like. Your husband, he doubts his gift sometimes. He's a very strong seer, but he doubts his vision sometimes, and he needs to stop doing that. Okay. But yes, your husband, he's not lying. He has foresight, but then he's like, I see him. He'll try to say, well, let's say for instance, I seen red, but I'm not sure. That'll be the first thing he'll see. But I'm not sure. But maybe it's blue. That's what he does. He kind of gets his own intuition or his foresight when he needs to stop doing that and trust his first vision.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm teaching y'all in the in the training with the traditions now.
Yeah.
So yeah, he needs to start following and paying attention to his first eye.
We got a new watcher, listener, watcher, or whatever, follower. Well, I don't know if she's a follower, but welcome, Sean Bynum. Talib Soul says, "Will Keisha get there?"
Talib, she'll get there. But see, a lot of times, family, what we got to realize, sometimes ancestors will work with them. Everybody's going through their transformation, changing, going through their transformation of vibrating on higher frequencies at different times, hours, and seconds. So pretty much a lot of times what we try to do is we try to, we want you to know this, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. Don't do that, okay? Now, you can share with them, but you're not going to make anybody go through their transformation
If it's not time.
if it's
Yeah.
not time. They haven't begun their DNA reactivation. When they start seeing them numbers, y'all know the numbers, right? The
Mm-hmm.
repetitive numbers. That's
One one
when they
one two two two.
right. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you start seeing those numbers, then you know that it's your time. When you start seeing your birth date, it is your time to begin to transform, to vibrate on a higher frequency. So if they're not, it's okay to share to traditions, you understand? And share what I say is the no, because I don't like to use the word the truth, because Jehovah's Witnesses use that. Or what I do is the truth because it's a way of life. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a cultural way of life. So with saying that, family, pretty much, um, you can guide them and then you let the ancestors open it up.
Yeah, and I feel like what we do as what we do as healers is we deal more with our tradition and our culture, and people that are in a religion they deal with more with a belief system because that's all it is a belief, you know. So let's say okay, let's get back to YouTube. Talib So says I think my daughter is more into it than my wife, and you know what? Usually that is the case. Once kids get the okay, like okay, I can deal with this from their parents, or they get more into studying it and researching and learning, and they'll be the kids will be really into it because a lot of the kids are more spiritual anyway because they
They're
just
from a different
yeah,
generation,
they from a
right? They
different
coming back already
generation
spiritual.
and all of that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, these kids are already coming. But how's your daughter, Talib? And not only that, your daughter probably has, well, with her bloodline, her connection with you having a direct connect of healers in your family is probably, opening her up too because she's a part of your bloodline, okay? Um, I just started seeing the numbers around 6 months ago. Okay, well, pay attention. Pay very close attention. When
Hmm.
you start seeing them repetitive numbers in your birth date, they're letting you know, the universe, the ancestors, whatever you want to call it, is letting you know that it's your time.
Yeah. Miss Lou Forever says hello. I'm wondering, is my husband on my level? His name is Lens. Lens. I get Lens, unless it's Lance. Lens. What is that his correct name? Miss Lou Forever.
What is his name?
She says yes. Lens. Lens. I mean
Okay, what is the
Lens.
question again?
She say, I'm wondering, is my husband on my level? Spiritually, she's talking about is he on her level spiritually?
Hmm. You know what I'm picking up with your husband? Your husband is really not, he's spiritual, but he's not spiritual. So, like, for instance, if you were to go to church, he's not going to church. but he may say he believes in God, right?
Whatever he will, whatever.
Right. So I see your husband's like, it is what it is. Either he could do it or not do it. It don't make a difference to him. That's what I see with your husband.
As they say in the South, it don't make me know. Never mind. Uh,
Hey, Francis.
yeah. Miss Erica says, Miss Nikki, can you ask about my husband Derek? I think he's arguing with me a lot. I feel like our vibes are not the same. The more spiritual enlightened I get, it's not going to be the same. If your frequency is rising, and his spirit is picking up the disconnect. You know what I mean? So you got to try to go to your ancestors and see if that can be worked out.
Also, too, you all have to know this. We are in a spiritual warfare. Demons, okay, can occupy bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're spiritual and he's not spiritual, he can be occupied by demons which will buck against you.
Yep.
Okay? So he can be getting walkthroughs. And these demons will use him to come against you to get you off of your vibrational frequency of being highly spiritual. So that you have to pay attention to because they don't want you to carry out your gift or your calling or whatever it may be. So if you're supposed to be living this cultural way of life, then these demons see that and is
Mm-hmm.
righteous,
Yeah.
then they will come against you and you two will begin to argue.
They'll make your kids do shit that you don't like.
Right.
They'll make you get into it with your coworkers. They do
Your
all
husband,
kind of shit
right.
because what it is because if they can get you more into the physical shit of this world, they can throw you off your
Well,
spiritual
off your
path.
spiritual path, right?
That's why they do shit like that. They'll
Right.
have shit happen to your kid, and you'll be like, but you always should read everything that you go through. Every important decision, have it read or read it yourself,
That's
and
right.
then see what's going on, and then just deal with it accordingly. But always take everything spiritual first. That way, if you do everything spiritual first, then spirit is going to work with you and reveal certain things to you as you go along in life.
That's right. Okay. All right. Questions.
Sean Bynum says, yes, I am a follower. And thank you. Pinky Lee says, yeah, you doubt your vision. Okay, hold on. Christy says, hi y'all. You know, I gotta ask about Lawrence. Laugh out loud. He keeps going back and forth with his, but where is he on his journey?
Lost in his
He
horse.
don't know what to
He don't
do.
know what to do. He's
Because
lost.
he's got energy pulling on him one way and
Right.
and your energy that way, and then
Right.
he's stuck in the middle. And so it's like if he doesn't get that under control, that man might have a nervous breakdown. I don't know. I keep
He's gonna
saying,
have a mental breakdown,
yeah, that's what I'm
goddamn it.
saying. Like, yeah, he's
Because
got to get that shit. And it's not coming from inside the house. That energy is coming from outside the house.
right. But see the thing about him too is he is spiritual. He has a gift, and we do know this. Christy, you know that we told you this before. He has a very strong gift. He's supposed to be doing what you're doing, but his soul is a little bit weak. And because his soul is a little bit weak, the demons are able to control him, okay? And then you have outside influences, like Brother Dinkwa said, that can pull him in that direction where he'll just flip the script and be like, and that's demons, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So with saying that he does have a very strong, he's supposed to be on your frequency, but he can't get there because he's a little bit of a weaker soul, and his soul is being operated by disagreeable spirit.
Yeah, and I just see if that energy wasn't around him, he would be all the way in, ten
Right.
toes down with you.
While you at work, he'd be at that shrine and that altar doing spiritual work.
Also, let me see what was Talib Soul says. Yes, she's getting into reading the cards. Yeah, that'll open her up even more to be able to read. He's talking about his daughter. I think you talking about your daughter.
What do you say? What's the question?
Yeah, he was just saying his daughter's getting into the cards. I think. Krista Green says that's what happened to me. What happened to you? Um, Miss Erica says yes. Okay, thank you, family, for answering my question. What you got? You got any
Okay.
questions on?
Angela D. Payne says, "Hey Nikki, can I ask about your birthday soulmate, Malcolm X? Did you get any messages or pick up from his energy on 519? If you don't mind sharing." Actually, I didn't because I was so occupied with family. Cooking. Yeah, on my birthday, but my daughters did everything else. But for the most part, I didn't. But if you all go and Google my Blog Talk Radio show, I did. I called down Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, and it was somebody else, and I think it was Miss Love. It was an older woman that was into activism years ago, and I actually did call them down, but I didn't get any messages. And actually, only time I'll get them is if I call down the spirits, and they'll come and give me the messages. But I wasn't even focusing on it, that day. So no, I didn't get any messages from Malcolm X.
Okay, yeah, he's talking about his daughter. Sunshine Girl says my name is Sheila and my husband is Rob. What is our frequency?
Sunshine Girl, you and Rob, y'all still got a ways to go. I don't see that y'all vibing on a real high frequency like that. Um, I see that it's like y'all are borderline, but you still got to get up here. So basically, you might be at a 232 frequency where you need to be on a 538 frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I still seeing that y'all have to go through your transformation. Okay, y'all have to go through your transformation. That's what I see.
So he ain't got no more questions over there.
Nope. No more questions over here. Thank
Christy
you.
says, "Okay, that's what I was feeling. I was feeling like that. I would try to get him some more help."
You know what, Christy? What you need to do is remember I told you, go to his ancestors
That's right.
through your ancestors, but he has to keep his protection on. And the
Mm-hmm.
only reason he's being affected the most is because he don't have his protection on. He
Mm-hmm.
got to keep his protection on. Y'all got to do your spiritual baths every week, every 3, 4, 5 times a week. You got to keep your house smoked out, and he has to be protected because his soul is weaker. It's not hard for these disagreeable spirits or demons to jump in his body.
Mm-hmm. And what she mean by walkthroughs? What she means by walkthroughs is a lot of times because we're spiritual and we'll be around somebody else. It could be somebody that we love or something like that, or somebody we don't even like. And then what happens is that spirit will be sitting there waiting for that person, whatever their weakness is. Sometimes it could be alcohol, sometimes it could be their temper. When they get into that stage where they the weakest, that spirit will jump in their body and have you arguing with that person. Y'all going back and forth and stuff like that. And then you gotta smoke out your house and shut that down. Because a lot of times those demons are gonna buck at you, and a lot of times like you can be around people you don't even know. You be like, I don't know this person personally. I really don't have nothing against them, but it's just something about this motherfucker I don't like. Excuse my language. It's something about this person I don't like. So a lot of times your spirit will be picking up his demons, and it causes friction between y'all, and people are just irritate you sometimes with sometimes just speaking to you. Be like, I don't like when this person speaks to me. It's just something about him. Um. Okay.
Francis, Francis says she gotta go, brother. She's walking.
How you doing? How you doing, sis? Um. Crystal Green says every time I'm getting on a higher frequency, something always throws me off with my ex. That's what we were talking
The
about.
disagreeable spirits, because they will use anything, anybody, that your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your nieces, your nephews, anybody, your children, to come against you. Because when you're supposed to be vibrating here, they're going to keep you focused here so you don't get up there, because they know once you get up there you have power. They know once you get
Mm-hmm.
up there you will shut something down. So they got to keep you occupied over here so you're not getting up there.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they have to do by any means necessary. Walk through your body, cause an argument, cause obstacles, all kind of stuff, okay? That they can do. Now, I want to say this. We are, okay, because somebody's hitting me up on Facebook, private, the Sirius XX is ready.
Mm-hmm.
The Sirius XX is ready, and the Sirius X is ready. So when y'all ready to order, you can go to the website. We gotta add the Sirius X to the website, but the Sirius X is up there already. So that's ready, okay? Greetings, Nakia. How are you?
Okay. Chrissy says, okay, I go to them every day. I'm out for a few days. Thank y'all so much. JD 97832 says, my name is Jeremy. Her name is Kylie. Are we on the same frequency? It was beautiful to see her transform. So I take it that you were you're spiritual and she became spiritual and you say um
It was beautiful for him to see his wife
i- is
go
that
through
your
the spiritual transformation.
wife
Or girlfriend, or
or girlfriend? Not saying. I don't see that y'all on the same level yet. I see like you say the transformation, but what you picking up?
I'm picking up. Does she like to meditate? Is she really into this meditation thing? I keep seeing meditation. I keep seeing crystals. I keep seeing like a total transformation, spiritual transformation, using all that stuff, meditation, crystals, stuff like that. I see that just relaxing, playing the music, even the vibes of the music. I see that around you all. Am I correct? If I'm correct, let me know.
He says not his wife because I asked was that his wife. He said no, sir.
Okay, well, girlfriend or what are you talking about?
He says she does all that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm picking up. I see the crystals. I see meditation. I see it has humbled her down.
Yeah, when a person truly becomes spiritual, they will humble down.
Right. It did. It did a whole like 360 mind change on her.
Mm.
And like you said, it was a beautiful transformation. Yeah. Okay. Michael Ford says, "Big facts. Y'all always right on time." And I'm in point. I always look forward to hearing from y'all. Michael Ford, thank you for that.
Thank you so
Thank you for
much.
that.
Sean Bynum says, "Hey, Miss Nikki, I it says, am I on my spiritual journey with the right one? Is she on a spiritual journey with the
What's her
right one,
first name?
or his first name or whatever?"
Aloha
Lapaka
Lapaka
Kane.
Lapaka King. Yep.
I just seen it. Where it go? Oh,
You
right there,
did.
right there.
What's her first name, Sean? Sean, are you related to Juanita Bynum? Do you see a journey as becoming a Israelite?
You answer that question.
Well, we're not answering questions like that
Oh,
now.
what?
We're How can you vibrate in the same frequency with your one ship when you haven't met? Well, that's a good question. If you haven't met your, for Western terminology, soulmate, put it out in the universe for you to mesh with them if they're at a distance, okay?
Oh, his name is George. Okay, that's his girl. His name is George. Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Whose name is George?
This is Sean Bynum. His name is George. She said his name is George. What did you ask her? Oh,
Okay, it was beautiful to see. Okay,
right here, Sean Bynum.
what did he say? The name is what?
George.
So Sean is a girl then.
Yeah.
Okay, Sean Bynum. What was the question again?
Says, oh, right here, Miss Nikki.
Where
Where
am
am
I
I
on
on
my
my
spiritual?
spiritual
Am I
journey?
with the right
Am I
one?
with the right one?
Are you with the right one, George? George, is he right for Sean? Is he right for Sean? Is he right for Sean? Is George right for Sean? I don't know. I don't see compatibility with you and George. I see there's some things that y'all not compatible about. Okay.
Deep Woods. What's going on?
I don't know about that. George is. Uh, I don't feel like he's ready for where you're at, Sean. I don't feel like he's ready for that. I feel like he's kind of like, you know, scared, a little bit fair. Okay. Um, and I see a little bit. I don't see that y'all are compatible like that. Okay. Now back to the other one because I didn't get to finish answering the other one about you putting it out there. You put it out to the universe for your mate, your soulmate to come to you,
Be
and
specific.
you ask the universe or the ancestors to give you a vision of what your soulmate may look like because you can do that too. And then when you get that vision, then you can vibrate on the same frequency as that mate because actually if it's your soulmate for real, your connection, then you will automatically be on the same vibrational energy. Okay? Um, in this time and day. And what I mean by that, before it would be like y'all soulmates, but he got to catch up to where. No, the energy is so powerful now. The universe, the earth is going went through a major transformation. Now, when you're meeting your soulmates, they're coming to you already spiritual,
That's right.
already on a high vibrational energy. Okay,
Cause it's like you like she said you putting it out there and it's like that energy is magnetized because it draws people to you.
right.
Just like when you first become on your spiritual journey, you be like, damn, you don't want to tell. Some people feel like they don't want to tell everybody what they're into because of judgment, but then all of a sudden you'll start meeting people and becoming friends with people that are into what you're into. Excuse me, spiritually. So you definitely put that out there, and you definitely attract what you want to attract. Oh, God damn
All
it!
right. What happened?
I ain't know this shit. Just saying. Hold on.
What? What is he saying?
I ain't know this shit. My internet was. Sorry about that. Good people.
Okay. All right.
It was I was using my regular internet instead of the house internet. God damn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Using up the data. All right. Next question.
Sean Biden says, "Okay, that's confirmation. Thank you." Deep Woods, you just got off. What's going on with y'all? We're what we're talking about. Deep Woods is, you know, your mate being, are y'all vibrating on the same frequency spiritually?
That's right. All right. Now, Jennifer Rose, you know better than to ask me that question. Come on, my sister. Come on now. You know I know that you with somebody. Don't ask me that question unless you with nobody else. Or unless you're not with anybody. I mean, let me get it right. Don't ask me that question. And if you're being honest with yourself, then what you need to do, if you don't feel, if you have to ask that question, when is my other half coming? Then the one that's with you now, you need to be honest with him. You need to tell him that he is not the one for you, and you need to let him go and let him get his blessings for what the ancestors got for him. Don't hold on to him and be selfish.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
that's how a lot of people out here block their blessings too, because a lot of times we'll have a person we're reading, and it could be a guy or girl. I've seen it in both situations, and the person that they're with is not treating them right, not being right with them, and not doing what they not doing right by them. And a lot of times they'll just hold on to them,
Right.
right, just because they can have something to do or somebody to be with because they don't want to be alone. Instead of letting that person go, and so that person could get their blessings, but they don't realize that's blocking their blessings because if you don't let this person go, you're not going to meet the one that you're supposed to meet.
That's right. All right. Oh, okay. Now, now,
Ain't that right, Deep
Nakia,
Woods?
give me the name of your uh, soulmate. Now, the question again is, so you all get understanding, are you and your soulmate vibrating on the same spiritual frequency? Okay. So I want y'all to ask that question. Y'all are asking, is Nikki, am I with my soulmate? That's not the question you need to ask. Are you and your soulmate vibrating on the same frequency? That's what you want to know.
Okay.
Okay.
Peace and blessings, Alan Johnson.
Tonya
Uh,
Lloyd, Tonya Lloyd, peace and blessings.
Chief Shango, where you been, Chief Shango? He says, I think this girl named Zayn likes me, but why hasn't she called me yet? Or is she faking or something? If y'all are answering that question. No, we're not answering that question. We're answering the question is, are you on the same frequency as your mate? Are you vibrating on the same frequency as your mate spiritually?
Nakia said his name is Carlos.
What about Carlos?
She wants to know if Carlos is her soulmate. Nakia, do you want to know if y'all vibrating on the same spiritual frequency? Nakia, I don't even see that you're on a high frequency yet yourself. Okay? I'm seeing that you're just now going through your transformation. Um, and I see Carlos, he's been having some thoughts as well. Okay, I don't know if y'all been doing some research together or y'all been researching different topics in reference to, I keep seeing alien stuff. I keep seeing like
Mm-hmm.
y'all watch maybe Guy or something like that, and there's some questions that y'all have. I see y'all both doing some research, okay? But y'all about the same. The balance is the same, okay? All right, go ahead. Any more questions?
No questions over here. You got any over there? Marcella says, no, we are not. Uh, D Wood says, for sure. Talib said,
Melisha says no. We are not what? I didn't even get Melisha's question.
I guess it's about the frequency. She said, no, we are not.
Oh, okay. So, Melisha, you and your man are not on the same vibrational frequency. That's what you're saying? Okay. Nakia Oliver says yes. Are you saying yes to the fact that y'all are doing research? I just see, like I said, I see aliens. Y'all be researching stuff like that. So that's what you're saying yes to?
Sean Biden says she was guilty of holding on someone who may not be on the same frequency.
Well, guilty of holding on to someone who may not be. It's not. See, the thing about it, it's not the fact that you're guilty of anything, Sean Biden, because what we're saying is if you know that you don't want this person, you have to ask. You have to ask us, well, can you tell me when my other half is coming? And you know you're already with someone, then what you need to do is let that someone go so he can get his blessing. Now, that's different than saying, oh, you're on the same frequency because we do know a lot of times you'll be with your mate and you're transforming quicker than he is, or he's transforming quicker than you are. They're already going through the transformation, and you may catch up. You may not be too far behind. You know what I mean? So with saying that you may not be too far behind, so that means that you pretty much are um, blocking his blessings if you have to ask me or if you have to, if a woman has to ask a man, and vice versa, when's your half coming? You already got somebody in your path. Okay, that's not
Mm-hmm.
fair. It's not right.
Oh, Chief Shango says, okay, okay, y'all, I'm on break. Are me and Zayn soulmates? And I'm not trying to be funny.
Chief Shango,
He say he's not trying to be funny.
but that's a question. But he got that's we're not answering those questions. We want to know if you already with a mate and if they're vibrating on your frequency. Okay, Nakia, ask your man because I see something he does. I don't know if he's researched it or he's talked about it, but ask him. I ain't trying to profess to be right, but Spirit has shown me him on the computer or doing something on his phone, and he's looking at aliens or something with aliens. Okay, so, but what would you if you wasn't saying yes to that? What was you saying yes to? That's what I want to know.
Um, D Wood says I have birds flying low in front of my truck daily. You spiritual, D Woods? You ain't read what that was about? Cause I know you can see. What's up, D Woods? What color were the birds? Are you seeing birds around you when you're not driving? Goddamn. Uh, Marcellus, Morel says, I'm going towards my destiny. He wants to stay stuck. Plus, my ancestors and the universe want me to keep moving forward, but he don't want to let me go. But I'm leaving. Mm.
What happened? I'm
She's talking
going
about her mate.
towards.
She says she's going towards her destiny, but her mate doesn't want to let her go. But she says she's leaving.
Nikhil, what I mean, I see that he's researching other sources of what one may call God. Okay,
Mm.
he's looking at searching stuff and likes to watch stuff about other universal forces from other planets, stuff like that. That's what I see. Okay.
Talib Soul says, my wife has been asking about aliens and past life now. Deep Wood says, I see a lot of things and I know what it means mostly.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Deep Woods. So
Okay
what was
then.
his question?
Nah, he didn't he just made a statement. He didn't make ask a question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Deep Woods know about holding on to people that's blocking their blessing, huh? I'm just messing with you, Deep Woods.
Hey Tiffany, how are you?
Y'all got any other questions in here? Well, not any other questions. Anybody else got questions that's watching? If you're a first time if it's your first time on the spiritual vote, please comment. If you're just watching and you never commented, comment. You know, let us know what's going on.
Kylie Jones, Ozzy Bryant, peace and many blessings, family. Peace and many blessings. All right, family. So the Sirius D and the Sirius X, X is ready. The Sirius X and the deflection oil. So if you guys want to order, we're going to be adding the deflection oil and the Sirius X to the website tomorrow. So you all can check back. The Sirius XX is ready. So if you're ready to go through your transformation, your next vibrational transformation, then you can order the Sirius XX. It's on the website. Do check out the website, okay? The Sirius XX is sort of like a kit. Sirius X is a kit to be put together with elixir, some massage oils, okay. That if you're dealing with any, shut up, Alexa. I wasn't talking to you. Okay, so we're saying that the Sirius X is ready as well. So if you guys are interested, but we didn't put the Sirius X to be on the site tomorrow, and the deflection oil, Brother Dinkra makes very powerful, very good for
It's,
deflecting any type of spiritual work people think they could do on you. Is
mm-hmm.
going to deflect it back. What is that on my head right there? What's this? Oh, that's
That's
this
the
thing right
thing.
here. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all. All right. Tanya Lloyd, welcome. This is your first time. Welcome to the Spiritual Vault. I am WUNAM, aka your African indigenous traditional healer witch.
Hilla Witch.
Bush witch. Yeah, that's what I am. I dwell in the bushes, family. Um,
Deep Woods say it must be happening again. Your new woman blocking your blessings.
who's doing that? What's happening, D? Well, tell us all about it. What's happened? What is she doing to you now?
Yeah, what's going on, Deep Woods?
All right, Nakia. So ask him. I'm telling you, he's on there. I'm not saying he does it all the time, but I just keep seeing him research about spaceships and aliens and all that good stuff that we talk about on here. I see him researching that. So actually, it's sort of like he's curious about different planets, and I don't know. Your husband, I mean, I don't know if he's your husband, your whatever. He has a spiritual eye too. He can see, and you too. But you all haven't gotten to that level that I'm talking about. For those of you who already took Sirius D, it's time to take Sirius XX. That's going to take you on your next level of transformation.
He said I'm not worried about the BM. Okay. All right.
Well, alrighty then. All right, y'all. I'm concerned about the current one of interest. Well, give us a first name. Actually, we're not asking. Okay, let me make this clear. We are not doing readings tonight. You cannot ask us any questions. The only question you should ask is if you and your mate are vibrating on the same spiritual frequency. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. Nothing else. Don't ask us if it's your soulmate. Don't ask us if you're balanced. I mean, no, that's part of it. Balancing each other out on a spiritual level. Don't
That's a
ask
good
us if
thing.
you know what I mean. Come on, when your soulmate's coming. Don't ask us none of that. Book a reading for that off air. We do love readings. Go to the website. We do all kind of readings. The question tonight is, are you and your mate vibrating on the same vibrational frequency? And if not, what can you do to help it out? Or is it able to be helped? You see what I'm saying? So come on now.
Crystal Green says, should you start the with the Series X first and then proceed to the XX?
No, Sirius X is totally different. Sirius X is just elixir that we make, and the foot rub we make for respiratory, to help with the respiratory. If you have a hard time breathing and stuff like that, it's nothing, it's totally different from the Sirius XS. Now, you should take Sirius D first, and then you would take the Sirius XX, okay? You want to do the Sirius D first. If you already took the Sirius D, then you need to order the Sirius XX. Sirius XX is something that the cosmic beings had me create to help people who are at home, all
Mm-hmm.
right? And if they have a cold or if they have a flu symptom, whatever, to help with their symptoms as far as being able to breathe easy, you know what I mean?
But
Okay?
what's the next one behind Series D? What's that one? No,
Sirius XX.
Series XX.
Right.
Oh, I thought you said it's for the respiratory.
No,
The
the
other one.
Sirius X is the respiratory. The Sirius XX is for the spiritual
Oh, okay.
transformation.
Series XX. Okay, I
And
got
then
you.
the deflection oil.
So we gotta put that on the website now.
That's what I just said.
Both of them.
No, the Sirius XX is on the website already.
The deflection oil isn't on
Right, the
there.
deflection oil and the Sirius X is not up there yet. Okay, we'll add that tonight. Thank you, Tanya Lloyd. Yeah, we used to sell them in the store. All right, me and my mate are we vibrating on the same frequency? His name is Ishmael. Ishmael. No, y'all not. It seems. I mean, he's a good guy. Okay, but Ishmael, I don't know, why does he come across silly to me? He comes across a little bit silly, good guy, but he likes to flirt too. Ishmael likes to flirt. I see Ishmael has still got his foot down here on the third dimension. He's still on the third dimension. Okay?
Latasha Burke says, how long should we take Series D before we go to Series XX?
Tasha Burke, you should be done with the Series D. Y'all, if you had Series D for me, you should be done with that. Because I know the last thing we sent out was a couple of weeks ago, so you should be done with that. You can move over to the Series XX now, and the Series XX comes with two different things you're going to take. Okay?
Uh, Roar, Love, Angel. Do we have more than one soulmate?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
We sure do. A cat could be your soulmate. A dog could be your soulmate. All right, Tanya Lloyd, Gemini. He's a Gemini. Yes, I know. I purchased two of your bracelets. What bracelets did you purchase, Tanya Lloyd? I don't know which ones you purchased. But anyway, yeah, I love my jewelry. I ain't got my rings on. I didn't even put my rings on today, but I love my jewelry. I have a lot.
Says, thank you. I knew it. Yeah, if you want to go deeper, like a lot of times you can be with your soulmate, and then if they're not compatible for you no more or something like that, or y'all just falling apart, growing apart, ancestors will pull them out your path and bring your next soulmate into your life.
That's right. All right, family. You know what? Perfect person just came in just in time. Latrell Gibbons. If y'all see her on Facebook, do hit her up. Latrell, put your website in here. I just got my elderberry syrup from her, and when I tell you all, it's off the chain. It's off the chain. I felt it working through my whole body, and it does really help sinuses. When they say that it helps it really helps sinuses. Also, too, um, the yummy stuff.
Yum yum.
Yum yum. Say it. Put it in here so we'll know. Okay. Okay. Tony, you bought two unk braces. Okay. So when you take the yummy stuff and the black mamba with your mate, okay, you won't see some. You better learn or go research some sexual magic. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But everybody, if you're on Facebook and also if you're on YouTube, go to Carrie Carrie, and then you want to put the hyphen in the middle, berries.com. Do go and get your elderberry because whatever magic she put into it is off the chain. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. It really, I took some last night. I like to take it before I go to bed, and then we took the it's the yum yoni tea and you know, when you get a little older, things started drying out a little bit. You know what I mean? And you got it. You know, so it really is off the chain,
Oh
y'all.
my god. Okay.
And the black bombers for the men. Get it for you
Yeah,
and
it
your
had me
mate.
like this.
I ain't asked you to tell all that. God damn. Shit.
Uh,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was just saying they had my muscles in my
Your
arms
muscles
strong.
my ass. They know what that means. God damn it. Shit. All right.
All right. What we had a question. Where did he go? I just seen him. Slippery Pete 619 says, my girlfriend." I guess he's saying is him and his girlfriend on the same frequency.
What's her first name?
What's her name?
Put
What's her name?
put
Slippery Pete.
put this website in the YouTube.
It ain't gonna let me. Well, it might. Let me
Yeah,
see.
www.carries-berry.com. Ken, Ken, go to the website. Go to the website and order some. I'm telling you, you and Jaleesa go order some. I'm telling y'all what I know, and you're gonna be ordering some more too. Okay? You're gonna be ordering some more too, Ken. So I'm telling you, you better go order some. Carrie
Oh,
Carries.
berries. Carries berries.
Uh-huh. .com.
I can't put the .com because it's gonna erase it.
All right.
So y'all gotta figure out where the dots go. Because if I put dots in it, it automatically erases it. Because I got it on there so people can't promote their shit on YouTube.
You might try it and see from your page.
See, it took it off.
Okay.
You gotta do. Yeah, I can't.
All right. All right, family. So pretty much, yeah, Ken, go ahead and hit up and get some of that. All right, Dancy Jeremy, hit my sister up. I'm telling you, this stuff really works, right? I'm telling you, and we gotta understand this. People say, somebody put, oh well, everybody makes other than no. Everybody don't have the power to put behind some of these products they make. And if you ever
Hmm.
wonder why some products work for some, we could make the same exact product, but yours might not work like mine. You know why? Because I got magic in my hands.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? She got magic in her hands, and whatever she did, however, whatever ancestors' power they gave her, it worked well with that elderberry syrup and the yum yoni tea and the black mamba.
It says her name is Anna.
That's the last question before we get off of here, family. We got 3 minutes left. Anna,
Yeah,
what
Anna.
was the original question?
Are they vibrating on the same frequency?
Slipper Pet Pete 1619 is Anna and you vibrating on the
Six
same
one nine.
frequency. Is she shy? Is she a little bit shy? I don't know. I like her spirit. She's a good girl. I like her spirit. She's a little bit, but she has questions. I just see her, um, asking questions. She may not ask you, but she has thoughts in her mind. She's a little bit on the spiritual side, and so are you. But you're both not there yet either. You're not on that 538 frequency yet. But you guys are vibrating on the same frequency. Yeah.
That's the first person we read all night that was vibrating on the same frequency.
Yeah, they're vibrating on the same frequency.
Somebody's either up or down, or on the fence about even thinking about dealing with it.
Lovely says the last question of the night is me and my dude vibrating on the same frequency. His name is Omar. Lovely Kiki. Is your real name Kiki? Is your first name Kiki? Okay, if not, give me your original first name, your birth name your mother gave you. Okay? I don't know. He's a little bit more spiritual than you. He's a little bit up here. I don't know. He can see too. He's a seer.
Mm. And see, I noticed like down in the south, a lot of the women, especially black women can see their ass off, right? They hold that shit to their chest. That's how they won't let their man know they be seeing all the shit he be doing. They just be like, motherfucker, I know what you up to. Y'all be wondering how how that woman know every time y'all be doing shit y'all ain't supposed to, cause she could see. She
That's
could
right.
spiritually see through your bullshit. She be like,
Kenya. Okay, yeah. I see that he can see. He doesn't speak on how spiritual he is, but he's spiritual. You are too, but he's higher than you in a spiritual vibe on a spiritual vibration. That's what I see. All right, so Tonya Lloyd says I should have asked if me and my mates are vibrating on the same frequency. I am polyamory.
oh, okay. I was just gonna see must be. Are you a player? What? Somebody?
So you got two husbands, two men, two. You know, what's both of their names? Give me their first names. Give me their first names. Okay. Yeah. Ken. Let me see. Let me get it right.
Um,
Kenya. He's not saying, but he's very spiritual. He can see very well too, but he doesn't speak on it a lot. What?
Roy Love Angel says, "How do I get a reading? I'm not okay. I don't have a network. I have the gift, but I forgot. All right, the
WUNAM and ADINKRA.com.
WUNAM and ADINKRA.com. That's our website.
WU N as in Nancy, A M as in Mary, and AND, and then Adinkra ADIN as in Nancy, KRA.com. WUNAM and ADINKRA.com.
I
Okay?
put it in the chat. See it.
Tonya, give me both of your mates' first names. You don't have to do a show about this because y'all young folks talk about I'm poly. I'm poly. This is new shit now, y'all. I'm poly. I'm
Every,
hearing a lot of this
but
lately.
see, a
Are
lot
you
of
poly?
it's a lot of celebrities that have two women now. Like one of the comedians we watched, D. Ray Davis.
Yeah.
He got two women.
Shit. They don't even know what the
Um,
hell the goddamn shit's supposed to
but
really be.
he been had his two women. The who else? Who else? There's somebody else that's into that.
Oh
That I seen.
shit. Oh shit. What the hell y'all into shit? Oh, Charles Ishmael and Cynthia, y'all know about each other. Well shit. Y'all I guess y'all all vibrating on the same frequency. I guess y'all are. Because if you know about each other and you're down for it, then if it works for you, then it works for you. Okay.
Oh boy.
What y'all listening to in the background is relaxing. We ain't got no music playing in the background.
Oh shit.
We don't have no music playing at all. Tony says been poly. Let me tell y'all, we're gonna do a show about this because
It
I hear a
causes
lot
a
of
lot
y'all.
of arguments when we do shows.
Yeah, so but we're gonna do a show about this. We're gonna specifically talk about the young folks now. Y'all into the poly
If we're gonna
lifestyle.
talk about it, we gotta talk about it with Brother Samin. We can't do no show about poly unless we bring Brother Samin on here.
I hear the music. I hear what you're talking about. Yeah.
That must be on the app. That's probably on the app, on the Facebook app. But it ain't on YouTube. Ain't no music playing over here.
Just to really touch on it real quick, we're getting off of here, y'all. Polygamy, polyandry, polyamory, whatever y'all want to say it is, was created by a black African woman in Africa. And it was put into play to grow the village.
Mm-hmm.
To grow the village. Not for your own selfish needs so you can have as many sexual innuendo partners that you want to. Not for you to be selfish about it. And not only that, in Africa, it's only 1% of the tribes that practice polyandry, polyamory, or polygamy. You're supposed to live by yourself if you're going to have more than one husband or more than one man. Excuse me, more than one woman. So if you're a man and you're practicing it, you need to live by yourself. You got to treat all of them equally. If you're a woman in
Mm-hmm.
practice, it goes the same way. If you're going to have more than one husband, he has to live by himself. That's how it's done. I'm going to let y'all meta marinate on that now, and we're about to get up off of here. We want to thank you for tuning in to the
To the
Spiritual
spiritual
Vault,
vault.
okay? And I don't know, depending on how we feel when we come back, we may come back on tonight and just talk about that, but we'll see. Don't hold us to it because I might be tired when I come back from outside. But
You want to do another show tonight? What you
we'll
kind of say? We
see.
caught him off guard doing another show.
Who?
What's his name? Shango. Sango.
Doing a
Chief
show this
Shango.
early, you mean?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said we caught him off
yeah.
guard doing the show.
We
This
just
early.
thought we would try something new to see
Yeah,
how
we
many
got
people
we got
come
to
on.
switch up. We got to switch it up. We can't just
Yeah.
keep doing the same thing. We got to switch it up sometimes.
All right, Tony, if you live by yourself, like I said, and Africa is done the proper way. And it's not to be done unless y'all plan on bringing some babies and growing a village. Don't do it for selfish reasons. That's all I'm going to say, okay?
Hmm.
That's all I'm going to
You
say.
know, it's funny because I just even it even speak against doing it for selfish reasons in the Bible because I know there's a one story with this guy. I forgot the name of what scripture it was, but the guy, his brother had died and he
Mm.
married his wife. You know, back in the day, he married his wife, but so because she hadn't had kids yet, and so it was his duty to get her pregnant so she could have kids because his brother died. And every time that he would sleep with the woman, lay down with the woman, he would pull out so he could wouldn't get her. He wouldn't try to get her pregnant. He just so it talks about that like it spoke against that in the Bible. So it's funny because I don't know. I just thought about that. It's just very interesting. Like a lot of people, and I think that story was just written in there for people to do that shit for right reasons, not for selfish reasons.
That's right. You're welcome, Latrell. Not a problem. I told you I was going to promote it for you. I told you that. And the thing about it is that because now what everybody's doing, we'll probably do that. Everybody's being called to do their own businesses at home.
Hmm. There's a reason for that. Y'all gotta follow spirit.
And my thing is like this: I didn't want to promote anything till I try it. I don't care who it is. Don't what I have to try it first. And if it's a good product, I got you all day long. I'm gonna talk about it forever. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Uh,
Roy
uh,
Love, Roy Love Angel says, I was born in African village, and that is definitely how they did it. The woman had her own separate quarters. That's right.
thank you, thank you.
Pinky Lee wants to hear Magic Spell, please.
All right. Oi, Modi Gustavo. You know what? Our fellow African brother. I'm happy you was here to tell it just like that. All right. All right.
You got
Obrigado.
you gotta get it off of there. Just turn it on.
Wait a minute. Dan, what do you want, Dancy? What website? You talking about my sister Latrell? Latrell, put your website in there again, and we'll put our website in there as well.
And y'all, those of you on Facebook, please remember y'all have to have our permission to put y'all products or promote y'all stuff in there. Cause my wife, she probably cuss y'all out for doing some shit like that. Cause some people do that, and she have to get on them.
No, Latrell, she she's been a very loyal spiritual family member for years. For one, for two, I'm really happy that she created this product because, you know, everybody's doing their own thing. There's enough money for everybody to make.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what ancestors gave her, and if this is what ancestors gave her, this is what she was supposed to create. And the product is a very good product. Like I said, if it's not, I will let you know. But I've used it. We use the products, and I have to say it's very good and it helped with my sinuses. I need to go take some now because I'm on nasally.
D Wood says, "What product do you recommend for me?" Deep Woods. I said D Woods.
D Woods, you need to get on that. Did you do the Serious D yet, D Woods? If you did it, you need to. If you did, you need to go to the next level. You need to get the Serious XX.
D
Okay?
Woods.
We about to get off 1 hour. 1 hour.
I recommend the enema because you're full of shit. You know what you're
No,
supposed to be
stop.
doing,
Don't
huh?
tell him. Don't tell him that.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna leave you alone. My wife don't like me to
Leave
talk
my
to you like
spiritual son
this.
alone. Leave my spiritual son. Leave him alone. Kume madra, some problem cool. No. No cool. Don't do that. That's not nice.
All right, Deep
You're
Woods.
supposed to be a spiritual father.
I'm just messing with him. All right. Anyways, you gonna
And I
you
got your
got the
Serious
magic.
XX for you, Latrell. All right, family. Again, thank you for this. Let me find this because Miss Pinky D gonna bug me to death with this magic spell. Magic spell. All right, hold on, Pinky D. I gotta turn the speaker back on. They all late sending stuff.
Who's
Yeah.
yeah.
Hold on. I gotta find.
Magic spell. It is. Do you got it? Oh, there you go.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Thank you very much. Roy Love
As you
Angel.
go to sleep at night, thinking it's gonna be alright.
Uh oh.
Will not put
You
up
see,
a
fellas,
fight.
this how y'all get
I
jammed up
got
right here.
something for you.
Yeah,
Okay,
y'all,
watch this,
this
lady.
magic spell.
Add a little sugar, gonna add a little cream. Look, y'all, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna add a little spice and mix it just right. This is what I gotta do. I'm gonna light the fire to burn your desire.
That's how Deep
And you
Woods got
won't.
caught up. I'm just playing.
I got you under my magic spell. I got you under my magic spell. I'm gonna sleep real good tonight and work my magic to get you right. When you wake, you will only want me. I will be your only fantasy. I got you under my magic. Hey, ladies, if you got a cheating man, hit me up so I can tell you to put him under your magic spell. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. If you got a cheating man, get rid of his ass.
Oh, she at the altar now.
Huh?
I say you at the altar on the song. You call it up.
Hi. Alright.
She said, can you include the Series D in her package, Pinky Lee? If you pay for it already, we will.
What did she order?
I don't know what she ordered.
Under my
Did we send her
magic
stuff
spell.
already?
Yeah, I think she said.
We sent your stuff already, Pinky Lee. Unless you ordered something else, we sent it already.
Tell her to hit me up inbox. Hit me up inbox, Pinky D.
Pinky, yeah, she said
I
hit it
think
in the
you already sent your
inbox.
package. What? Did not receive it.
Okay, we gotta check. We gotta check. Hit us inbox so we can see what the tracking, because we got the tracking number. It'll tell us if it was delivered.
All right.
Peace and blessings,
Peace and
family.
blessings, family.
The spiritual vault.
Thank you, Michael.
Big Lots. Shop the Sealy mattress collection and get more.